What up, folks? It's your boy PJ repping Playing with COC, and I'm bringing you part 2 of our failed scrimmage. Playing with COC clan tried to match up against each other. Half went into our feeder clan playing with 2 COCs, and the other half stayed in our main clan, and we tried to match up with each other, and it did not work, but that's okay. We still got a war out of it. The clan that I was in playing with 2 COCs got matched up with Mom's Basement. You can see here we beat them 81 to 63. And I'm going to show you some sweet attacks. First, I'm going to show you Chow versus the enemy number 3. Chow is a Town Hall 9. The enemy number 3 is a Town Hall 10. As you can see, he's got his Infernos set to single. This is not a 3-star, but he got damn close. He got, I think, 91%. So I'm going to show it. I was impressed. He's bringing 3 golems. 2 of them are on the ground now, backed up by a bunch of whiz and witches. I think he had 8 witches, maybe even 10. And there goes his max golem was in the CC. He was bringing that in late, I'm assuming, because the Inferno Tower is set to single, and he didn't want that max golem to get blown up right off the bat. So he let one of the weaker golems go in and take the brunt of it, and then he poured in the rest of his troops and let that max golem go in separately. In the meantime, he's got his heroes have made their way into the core of the base. They're operating under Rage. His Barbarian King and Archer Queen are doing a lot of work. He still has a bunch of witches up, skeletons running around all over that top left part of the base, behind the max golem. His Barbarian King went down. His Archer Queen's going to go down here in a second, but not before she takes out several more buildings. He uses the ability, takes out a last wizard tower, and now she'll go down. 2 more wizard towers, and now she'll go down. Up at the top, the troops are making their way through that section. Let's see, still has his max golem up. Looks like maybe 3 witches left and a bunch of their skeletons. I'm going to speed this up because those troops are going to make their way through that top right section, and by the time they get to the remaining defenses, they're finally going to fizzle out. But that is fine, because getting a 91% on a very respectable, you see he has max Teslas. It was a super solid Town Hall 10. So for a Town Hall 9 to be pulling that kind of work on a Town Hall 10, that's awesome. So really good job, Chow. Next, I'm going to show you my own attack here. It's a GoVaLo attack, kind of a gimmicky base design. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be it's spider or beetle or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, I'm creating a funnel here with 2 minions to start. And then I'm going to get the Clan Castle lure with 2 loons on either side going in at those flanking archer towers. They'll be going in a second. There they go. So those loons are going to take out the archer towers and then move in to get the Clan Castle lure. I'm going to bring them down to the bottom. There's a dragon in there. I have a poison that's mostly going to be pointless at this point, but that's okay. I'll take out the dragon with wizards and the Archer Queen, and then I will send 8 Valks up the middle, and then 3 Valks up each of those side compartments, and I'll have them meet up in the middle under heal. There goes my golem. My heroes behind, and now I'm pouring in the Valks, letting the side funnels develop a little bit before putting in the Valks. There they go. There go the side Valks. Just in time, the trash buildings go down, so the Valks move their way into the middle. move their way up those side columns. There go the 2 jump spells to bring the side Valks into the main group of Valks. I've got a heal down now. You see the my Barbarian King with those Valks are tearing up the core of the base. The Archer Queen's behind, and now I have some loons coming in at the top to help clean everything up. The Valks have made their way to the top of that core section. They're all still pretty much alive. I used my last heal. They're going to break through that wall and help with the cleanup. There's 2 or 3 loons up. One just went down, but there are only 2 more defenses up. Those 2 Tesla towers and the Barbarian King, and several Valks end up taking that out. So yep, good job to myself. 3-star on that one. That was a fun one to plan. Next up, I'm going to show you Tiny Pickle versus the enemy number 8. Pickle is bringing a Shattered GoVaLo. Love this one because you'll see his heal placement is just impeccable. Absolutely anticipating where the big bombs are and where his hogs are going to path. To start it off, he gets the Clan Castle lure. There's a dragon in there. He's bringing them over to the side. He's going to kill them with witches and wizards. There go the witches coming out of the Clan Castle. They're going to do their thing. There goes the Archer Queen. They're doing their thing on that dragon, which is distracted by the skeletons. Now he's going to bring golems here on that top right section. Any second now. There they go. There's the first. There's the second. There's the Barbarian King. He's not worried about that Barbarian King walking along the top to the left because there's kind of a natural funnel there. He's got his whiz flanking to take out additional buildings, hopefully a couple defenses. And now you'll see he's starting his hog deployment. He sent 1 giant and a couple hogs first to ensure that his hogs don't stray up in that direction, and now he's got the main force of hogs coming in from the left hand side. He's got his first heal down. You see that the hogs stepped out. He knew they'd trigger that giant bomb, but then since he took out the building right above them, they had to step right back into the heal, which was what I particularly liked about this raid. In the meantime, the section on the top right has been completely taken out by that the two golem and hero squad. So he's out of heals, but he has plenty of hogs still up. He has his Archer Queen is still up. She's going to start working on the enemy Barbarian King, and his hogs just finished off the last cannon. They're going to take care of those skeletons and then start working on cleanup. And I will start to speed this up because he's got his Archer Queen up, he's got several wizards up, and he's got plenty of hogs. So that one is over. 3-star. Awesome job, Tiny Pickle. Next one I'll show you is Alibaba versus the enemy 17. Let's see here. Replay this one. Alibaba is doing a hog attack. You'll see here, first he's getting the Clan Castle lore, but you see how the defenses here are in an elongated form, going from the top left section down to the bottom right. So not really a great base to do like a surgical hog deployment or something like that. You have to deploy the hogs so far away, and they have to travel through all that space where there may be giant bombs or who knows what else. So Alibaba appropriately does his CC kill here in the top, and then is going to send all his hogs from the top left section, and they're just going to move their way through. Since the area where all the weapons are is fairly narrow, he can get really good coverage with his 3 heals. And then you'll see as they get close to the end where that Archer Tower and Tesla are, he's going to drop his Barbarian King as a tank, and they will be coming in any second now. There goes his last heal. Here goes the Barbarian King. Where's it at? There it goes. So the Barbarian King is raged to help get through that wall quickly. You'll see the Tesla is firing on the Barbarian King. Now the Archer Tower is firing on the Barbarian King, and it triggers that giant bomb. So the BK, great use of it. It would not have been. It would have been hard to get a get the BK to tank at all on the sides, because those trash buildings pushed the drop area so far out from any of the weapons. So he used it there at the end of the raid to pick up a tank and assist with clearing a giant bomb and clearing out some defenses. So he has, I don't know how many hogs, maybe three or four hogs left, a few whiz, but that Barbarian King is there in the middle of the base, and they're gonna work their way up as a team and take care of the last of those trash buildings. And there's the 3-star. Awesome job, Alibaba. The last one I'm going to show you is Acridian versus the enemy 23. Acridian is also bringing hogs, but I was very impressed with his heal placement here. You'll see this base is basically broken up into quadrants, and so he's going to have his kill squad generally take care of one quadrant, and then his hogs with a heal for each of the other 3 quadrants of the base. So there goes the Clan Castle lore. He's bringing them up to the top. He doesn't have poison. His dark spell factory is probably under construction, but he has a couple witches in the clan castle and some wizards. They make short work of the enemy clan castle, and then he's bringing in his hogs. They're taking out that upper right quadrant. There goes the heal, just in time, covers that giant bomb spot. The hogs are starting to converge here in the middle, but he's not rushing. There goes his second heal, covering off on that bottom quadrant, and then the last heal to cover the hogs in that far right quadrant. There's a giant bomb. Nothing to worry about there because the hogs are under heal, and they are moving as a group toward the last couple defenses. He's got a bunch of hogs left, looks like maybe 15. They're going to immediately turn around and take care of the skeletons and the enemy Barbarian King, who goes down with just a few swipes, and now it's cleanup time. Pretty big spread on the cleanup buildings, but that's okay. He's just got a ton of troops, so they're eating through all those trash buildings, and they'll finish it out there at the top. The last one, 3-star, awesome job. So yeah, good work everybody who was involved. Would have been a lot of fun to have pulled off that scrimmage, so you could have seen the Playing with COC crew battling against each other. We'll get it together at some point. In the meantime, keep coming back to watch the videos. If you enjoyed this one, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.